Hey everyone! I know I've said this all the time these days, these recent past few years, that, oh, I haven't been around much lately. Like, yeah, I haven't. Like, that's true. But I wanted to put out a little video here because 7 years today was the first video I ever released for this channel. And peek behind the curtain, I already recorded a whole like 40-minute like retrospective on like how the channel's been, where I want to see it go in the future, and like where it slots into like my life currently and like my artistic goals and things like that. And I forgot to click record video when I did that, so I just have the audio and I don't have the video, and I was like, well, Lily, you already put this off to the last minute, and I'm gonna be level with you. I don't feel like doing that again. That was 40 minutes. Re-recording a video is the worst. It's the worst part of that. I love recording videos. It's fantastic. Recording the same video a second time, awful. It feels worse. You feel like you're forgetting things. Like, even if it's one of those things where it's like there's practice, and like I almost certainly did better the second time around just from having done it once before. Like, there's a nagging feeling of you can't do this. And Lily, you're on a tangent again, aren't you? You're supposed to be wrapping this up as soon as possible. Sorry. What was I talking about again? Oh, right, the channel. I did this 7 years ago and stuff, and ooh, it is warm in here. No tangents, Lily. No tangents. Just get to the video. I didn't even pull up my bullet points. I can't be bothered to bring them up. And like always, it's the Lilyron special. I'm not editing this. Yeah, so what was I talking about again? I was not prepared for this. I, quite frankly, recorded the first one, sat down to edit. I was like, oh, I'll give myself, I'll edit it this afternoon and things like that. Then I sat down and I looked and I was like, oh, there's no video file here. And then I was moping for a bit. And then I'm here, and I realized I had not prepared for this, but I'm already here, and this is what you're gonna get. As long as it's under 10 minutes, I don't feel bad about wasting your time. You're choosing to watch this, and honestly, at this point, if you're still watching my channel because the thing popped up, that's, I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, I want to say it's kind of on you, but like, I mean, like, I haven't posted in a while. It's kind of on me. I don't know. I'm on a tangent again. I am very scattered brain right now, if you can't notice. But all is to say that, like, you know, it's been 7 years, and yeah, the last few years, like, I mean, like, honestly, like, I've been kind of, like, on hiatus for, like, about half that time, because it was, like, you know, around when the pandemic started, that added some wrenches to my release schedule. I started slowing down a bit, but it didn't stop. And then when I moved in with my girlfriend, I never set up a new recording area. Like, I have this, and this is fine. It's a little busy, and I don't have a good place to like put a curtain or have like proper lighting. I need to like get that set up, and so the thing about time is it keeps progressing, and I just still haven't done that yet. I still want to. I still have things I want to do. I still want to make videos. I still, like, I think I talked about it earlier, where it's like I want to get back to a video a month. Just a video of what have I been doing in the art stuff. Because it's like, you know, when I started the channel, it was, I mean, 7 years ago is kind of two like anniversaries, not like on the same day or anything, but like 7 years ago is when my really bad acute chronic pain started to flare up. That was early 17. Yes, that's 7 years ago. 2017, like early 2017, it started to get really bad, and it can just continue to, you know, get worse. Like, it was like, it started as like, oh, this once in a while thing, and then it was like, oh, this is getting worse and worse and worse, and I saw a doctor, and they tried to get things fixed. I had surgery, it didn't work, keep having it, and I kind of created the channel, and the aftermath of that, because like I was, it was a thing I wanted to do. I was kind of feeling socially isolated at the time because I moved far away from all my friends, and it's I wanted to talk about things I cared about. I wanted to talk about magic. I wanted to talk about D&D because I was like missing playing that, and I was like, this was a way for me to engage with those hobbies, even though I wouldn't have the same closeness I did otherwise. But the thing is that like these days, it's like since I've moved down here to California, like thing is I have a much better social life these days. Like I am doing better, and like I'm making art. I'm doing other things. Like I'm not, okay, granted, I'm still not really playing that much like tabletop any of these days, or playing much Magic, but that's kind of for unrelated reasons that just like those aren't my current interests and things like that. But like just from a social perspective, I'm doing a lot better. So like that impetus for like what kept me going for a lot of the time isn't there. Like there's still the artistic angle. I still like making videos. I like the community interaction. I like the getting to like, hey, here's a thing that I show off that like, I don't know, my dad can see. Hi Dad, I know you watch these sometimes. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. What was I saying again? Sorry, I'm really scatterbrained right now. But I don't know, like all these jumbled thoughts are to say, like it's kind of an explanation of like why I haven't been posting much. I mean, it's a combination of just not having the space for it. Like right now, it's like there is space, but there's not like dedicated space that has been set up with like a nice set and things like that. I've been wanting to do that, and it's one of those things where it's like I had an okay set back, when I was living at home, and I don't know, I don't want to like take a step down in my set because like, oh, this is so busy and whatnot. And I've been thinking about like, oh, I want to turn that corner into stuff. And there's just been general ideas and they just haven't come to fruition. But this also is one of those things where it's like, I don't know, I'm doing better, at least like mentally and socially. Like I've mentioned in other things, it's like, my disability and pain has been getting worse and worse. Like when I started this channel, it was like I would have like a 12 to 24 hour period of really bad pain, like once every 2 weeks or something, where it was like, it was debilitating. Like I didn't know how to live with it, and like I was struggling with that. But it's now to the point of like my thing where it's, these cycles are coming every 7 to 8 days, 9 if I'm lucky, and they're lasting from 24, like, if I get lucky and it's a nice short one, it's like a 24 bad, like, cycle flare-up, and then it tapers off a bit, and if it's an average one, it's honestly closer to 36 to 48 hours of just really bad pain. And then it's like, with that bad, like, stuff, like, there's, the recovery period of a few days, and I'm left with like 2 to 3 days of like relatively okay. Like I have other pain that will flare up during those times too, and like I'm not feeling good. I'm in currently the best spot. I just came out of that like a few days ago, so I'm actually like, I've mostly recovered and I'm fine, and I'm like, oh, please give me like 4 days in a row of like feeling relatively okay. Please, body, I'm begging you. That would be lovely. But all of this is not to talk about like, oh, this is a thing happening with me, but it's like, it's really eating into my ability to do things in a way that's like really frustrating, because I have things I want to do, and it's I have ways of managing that time and things like that, but it's preventing me from doing a lot of things I want to be doing. And lost my train of thought again. I really should have pulled up my bullet list by now, but at this point I am committed to just doing this, and oh goodness, I'm already up to almost 10 minutes. I gotta wrap this up. But my pain's been getting worse, but like overall in all, like I'm doing better. Like I have creative outlets. I have, even though if I don't spend as much, can't commit as much time as I'd like to them. It's like I have friends and family, and they're so supportive and helpful and take such good care of me, and which is all to say things are rough with me right now, but I'm doing okay. I'm happy, which is more than I can say for most of my life. But yeah. Lily, you can't be spacey on camera. You're not gonna edit this. But it's all just saying, it's like, I just want to thank everyone as well. It's just like, I know I haven't been posting much, but like, there's a handful of the crew on the Discord these still who, they'll just be the odd little bit, and it's nice to remember that it's a connection. In many ways, the channel is a connection presently, right now, to me, to an earlier period of my life. And it's nice to have that connection because, I don't know, a lot of the kind of periods of my life I don't have connections to anymore. It's just kind of when I have moved from one group to another, I tend to have a complete overturn of like the people I'm talking to apart. Like I might have the odd friend and things like that, but who persists. But oh, Lily, can't go down the tangent of talking about more stuff. That was for the 40-minute version. You're already a quarter of that. Wrap this up. But no, but I just, all in all, I want to get to the point where I'm making a video every month and like kind of like, yes, this is a reminder of a period of my life gone by, but like, I want to also have it as an outlet for like what am I working on? Because I've been working on art. I've been really working on my illustration a lot. No, you can't see. It's not great. Like I've been working on like my anatomy and things like that, and it's improving. It's getting there. It's not quite to the point where I'm like showing off. I sometimes show it off of the Discord, but I've been working on that. But it's been a lot of projects just for me to, I don't want to say to fill the time between, while I wait for like the pain to pass or something like that. But what are you going on? What are you doing? My computer's making some weird sounds and I'm not used to it making that sound and I'm a little worried. It's like one of those crinkly staticky sounds and I don't know if it's a bad thing. Computers used to do that a lot more. This one is, it might have to do, it might be writing to my the spinny hard drive that I don't really use these days, and that might be why. Welcome to Lily actually doesn't know that much about computers. Most of what I know about computers is like, I know a specific subset of things about making games, and then everything outside of that is just like, friends help. Lily, you just want to be in front of the camera again, don't you? And it's like, yeah, I do, but like, I need better. Like, this wasn't hard to set up. Like, it's okay if I just want to do a check-in. Like, you know what? Let's have this on video. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to commit to this, but like, I want to try to get to the point where it's like, if I haven't made a video in a month, being also just comfortable just doing a sit down and check-in. Like, even if it's just low-key, like, not anything fancy. If I do something fancy, that's good. If not, have it there. But just have something there. Because, like, I don't know. At the core of this has always kind of been like a vlog channel. And I don't know. I like that. And yeah. Lily, you're out of practice about these. You're really out of practice. I'm gonna wrap this up here before my brain goes on another tangent. But I just wanted to have a pop in because like I've missed the last couple like anniversaries of the channel and I was like, ooh, I actually caught this one this time. So, well, I hope all of you are doing well and that the summer is being kind to you because I know for one, I am very warm right now. Well, I hope you all have a lovely rest of the day or night or whatever time it is where you are, and as always, may your story smile upon you.